All right, Shalom. Shalom, giving all praise, glory, and honors unto Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, to Brother Tazara from GMS Atlanta. Back again with another update to the Motb and another update to the Charagma, which is going to be implanted in your hand or in your forehead. And this is dealing with the forehead, okay? Now, this here is from studyfinds.org from 6 hours ago. And it says here on the brain news, this brain implant can turn thoughts into words. So we are seeing a steady increase of the different capabilities of what these implants or these C-hips can do. And, when you've been able to track the progress of this technology and seeing different things over the years, you can see how much more close that Esau and the system is to introducing this to the world. And it's going to be out soon. So it says, and this is from Durham, North Carolina, an implant that can convert brain signals into words may provide a means of communication for those who are unable to speak. This novel device can interpret thoughts into spoken words by decoding signals from the brain's speech center, thereby making the sounds a person intends to make. So this would be like a miracle technology. Okay, and they're definitely going to push this miracle technology soon. Okay, it says sized similarly to a postage stamp. It houses 256 tiny sensors, enabling users to interface with the computer through brain activity. Right, which is why this technology is known as a brain-computer interface. Kind of like you being able to plug in a phone through a USB cord into your computer. You'll be able to, in most cases, wirelessly connect through thought your brain C-hip to your computer. Okay, and they also have actual wire interfaces as well, especially when they do these tests. All right. So it says here. Published in the journal Nature Communications, the study offers hope for individuals with locked-in syndrome and others for whom existing communicative technologies are frustratingly slow. Currently, top speech decoding systems operate at about 78 words per minute, roughly half the rate of conventional speech. There are many patients who suffer from debilitating motor disorders like ALS, or locked-in syndrome that can impair their ability to speak, said Gregory Kogan, Ph.D., a professor of neurology at Duke University's School of Medicine, and one of the lead researchers involved in the project in a media release. But the current tools available to allow them to communicate are generally very slow and cumbersome. So you got all these different universities. I believe Stanford is one. It mentioned here Duke, and there's other universities that are involved in taking this research and this technology to the next level. Because before Esau is able to put out the Motb and the Charagma, they have to do research, they have to do studies, they have to do trials and things, which is why it was a big major deal when Elon Musk's company, Neuralink, was able to get approved for human trials this year. Because, it's them being able to put their stamp on the world, right? And I mean stamp by meaning of these digital devices, these implantable devices. Since neurons spaced as closely as grains of sand exhibit significantly different activity when involved in speech coordination, it is essential to discern signals from adjacent brain cells to enable precise predictions of intended speech. The device underwent trials on 4 patients who were undergoing brain surgery for unrelated conditions such as Parkinson's disease treatment or tumor removal. I like to compare it to a NASCAR pit crew, Kogan explains. We don't want to add any extra time to the operating procedure, so we had to be in and out within 15 minutes. As soon as the surgeon and the medical team said go, we rushed into action and the patient performed the task. So this is a big thing in this field of study, man. Being able to use these computer devices to attach to the brain to get people to be able that could not speak. That's nothing short of a miracle, man. Okay? And that's why this technology is prophesied in the Holy Scriptures. Because it was not unheard of. If you was dumb and you couldn't speak in the ancient world during the time of Yahushua and the apostles and the time of the Romans, that was pretty much how you were for your whole life. Now, when Yahushua came on the scene and he started doing miracles and healing people and, the blind can see and the dumb could speak, that is what really got Yahushua the attention. So imagine what Esau will be able to do in this time period by just using his technology to be able to do what Yahushua did. This is also another reason through the Spirit, the men of the Lord are going to get spiritual power. Okay? And that's a good topic for another lesson. If the Spirit, hits me to do it, I'll do it. Even the Magi during the time of Moses in Egypt, when the Israelites were still in Egypt, the Magi, the magicians of Egypt, were able to copy the miracles that Moses did for a certain particular time. And then the Lord brought the 10 plagues. Okay? Or really like I believe it was the death of the firstborn. But Esau has to use his technology to perform certain things that you would say would be a miracle or is like spiritual power. So this technology is huge, man. Okay? It says the participants were presented with a sequence of nonsensical words such as Ava, Kug, or Vip, which they then vocalized. The implant captured the brain's speech motor cortex activity, and I did a lesson dealing with this. When they put in the Charagma in the forehead, it's going to be in the frontal cortex. The frontal cortex pretty much controls pretty much how you think, how you speak, how you move, how you act. Most of the 5 senses that how you interact with the world and how you respond to them. All of that comes from the frontal lobe and that frontal cortex, which is where these BCI, brain computer interface technologies, is pretty much where they implant all these devices. So if you got somebody that can't walk and then you put this device in their frontal lobe and their frontal cortex and you give them the right signal, then they'll be able to walk again. That's the type of technology that Esau is developing. Okay? It says it captured the brain speech motor cortex activity, orchestrating the nearly 100 muscles involved in manipulating the lips, tongue, jaw, and larynx. And that just shows you which proves that there is a Most High God. There is a power, a supreme power of the universe, that we didn't just be created by a big bang like Esau's science would say. We were designed. That just shows you the intricacies of the Most High's creation with the human body, man. Okay? So it says, remarkably, the speech decoding algorithm in this study operated with only 90 seconds of vocal data from the 15-minute test. With the recent $2.4 million grant from the National Institutes of Health, the team is now developing a wireless version of the device. It says, we're now developing the same kind of recording devices, but without any wires, Kogan says. You'll be able to move around and you wouldn't have to be tied to an electrical outlet, which is really exciting. So this is the developing tech, man. Okay? And there's a few other articles that are dealing with this. A blind woman can see again. People can type without a keyboard. This is the Charagma. This is the fulfillment of Revelation 13 and 16. Okay? Let's get that. Revelation 13 and 16. And I always get it. But that's Bible prophecy. Okay? And this is the main scripture in the book of Revelation that was given to John about what's to come. It says, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a Mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Their forehead, that's talking about the Motb, which is behind your forehead, which is your frontal lobes, your frontal cortex that controls how you walk, how you talk, how you respond to certain things. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name or the number of his name, right? Which is this beast system. And this is what we're supposed to remember. Now it says here in verse 14 that the world would be deceived by these types of miracles, this technology. So there is a deception that comes with taking these devices in your forehead or even in your hand. Okay? Which that deception is cutting you off from Yahweh Shai ultimately. And then the Lord said that if you take this device, then you will be destroyed. Let's get that. Revelation 14, and I'll get straight to the point. Revelation 14 and 11. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever. And they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receiveth the Mark, right, the Charagma of his name. So you're going to be destroyed in that nuclear destruction in the midst of Yahweh Shai and the angels, and the elect. Once the elect is, delivered, the missiles are going to destroy all those who are left and all those that take these devices. Okay, this is verse 12. Here is the patience of the saints, which are the elect of the Israelites. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Most High and the faith of Yahweh Shai. All right? So it's important that, you don't take this device. And no matter what they say that it may do for you, the Lord is going to have his men giving out spiritual power. Okay? Is going to have his men out here with spiritual power, being able to heal like Yahweh Shai did. So this technology is as you can see here, when you look up the word in the Greek, Charagma, it says it serves as a badge of the followers of the anti-Messiah, which is Esau, the elites, all those that are against Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and this system. So this is why it is important that you don't take that device when it comes. Okay? And that's it. So you don't want to take part in that judgment. It says doom for the worshipers of the beast. So you don't take that device of the beast. Okay? The Charagma. Hey, so with that, I want to bring out this information. You got different universities and science research that is continuing to be done in this field with this technology. And it's going to be a full fulfillment of that prophecy soon once it's made mandatory. But with that, I'll say shalom.